Now, it is no secret that I've always quite liked the GV60. I mean, Nick loved it. She had it as a long-termer for 6 months, gave it rave reviews. It's rapid, luxurious, looks interesting, doesn't it? But I don't think it's ever had what I would say any particular spice, bite, the thing that makes you think, I want it, I need it. Well, apparently, Genesis has been listening because the GV60 just got a whole lot hotter. Say hello to the 650 horsepower GV60 Magma. Oh, I think you're gonna need some of these. Unusually, I'm starting at the rear of the car because, ta-da, look at that rear wing. I mean, that's just crying out to be driven fast, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. And I really like the detailing here, this kind of flick at the side. It looks good. Interestingly, all the Magma lines are going to have black Genesis logos. And again, that looks really neat. Massive diffuser down here, which is going to help with the downforce. These are fake, but these are real. So we've got air inlets at the back, which are echoed at the front. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, this thing is big enough you could eat a picnic off the back. But overall, I would say this car is here to be driven fast, isn't it? Let's take a look down the side. Now, this car is wider, it's lower, it's quite butch, isn't it? I mean, I like that look and feel to it. The other thing that you get with it is these 21-inch Pirelli Zeros. They've been specifically designed for this car. And you will notice they're hiding the ginormous brake that come in a magma orange colour, quite eye-catching. And then you've got these air inlets here for cooling. Pretty critical because this car weighs no less than 2.2 tons and it does 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds. So you're going to need some good cooling and some really good brakes. Okay, I get it. So it's another fast electric SUV. I know it's not a new concept, but Genesis is using this new program, Magma, to show that it can do faster stuff. It's a bit like BMW M, Audi RS cars. This is a new line, so there's going to be lots of different Magma tweaked Genesises coming our way. They're not all going to be orange, though. This is actually the signature colour that was originally used on the GV80 concept in 2023. It is called Magma Orange, and I kind of like it. You're not going to forget it, is it? It's a head-turning colour for a head-turning car. Little things to point out in terms of the design feature. We've got these canals at the side, which I think look really nice. Bigger air intake down here. Interesting, they've changed these to 3. They're like 3 little nostrils for extra deep breathing. But again, that is functional. That is there to make sure you've got extra cooling of the battery and the motors to make sure you can go further for longer.
So what does magmatizing a GV60 actually mean? Well, it's kind of complicated because Genesis reckons that this is luxury high performance rather than just going faster. Although this car does have a possible 650 horsepower, so it really is very fast anyway, but it's supposed to be rewarding to drive rather than challenging, effortless, empowering, which makes sense, right? I mean, 650 horsepower, that always empowers me.
Come and have a look inside because this is definitely not a stripped out race car. Oh, no, no. It still has all the nice little home comforts, particularly the seats. They've upgraded the seats. They are really, really comfortable, very supportive. And because it's made of this suede, they're very soft. The thing you will notice as well is this trim carries on the inside. It's this magma orange that carries on. You can have it in either the magma orange or in silver. Now, the other thing you will immediately notice is this. Nicola is going to be happy. She can turn into Mystic Meg once again.
I predict that my husband won't complain about my driving because it's incredibly comfortable.
Although I am still waiting for her to tell me the lottery numbers for next week, so I'm a little unsure whether she really can predict the future. Overall, though, the other thing you'll notice is it's all very black in here. It's dark colours, black leather, black suede, bit of black plastic. I'm actually quite a big fan. Keep it simple. Now, the other thing you'll be happy with, we've got some physical buttons up here. I like this because it reminds me of the shape of, like, you know, an old school radio where you would have like the cassette or your CD player. I like the shape of that. That's cool. Then we've got 2 massive screens and this, a bespoke made brand new steering wheel for this car. Looks good, particularly because it has 2 special buttons on it. One, the boost button. Now, yes, okay, the standard GV60 also has a boost button, but this takes it to a whole new level. This boost button takes you from just over 600 horsepower to 650 horsepower for 15 seconds. Now, the Magma button, you're not suddenly going to get hot molten lava out the back of this car. Panic not. No, the Magma button is obviously for the different driving profiles that you want to go in, and we can quickly run through some of them now, in fact. So we've got range, obviously that's going to be your efficient one. We've got comfort, kind of the standard one, sport, and then if we actually press Magma, these are the kind of Magma drives. You've got the option of GT or Sprint. And what's even more interesting is it actually shows you with the graphic up here how they've changed the driving dynamics to suit the GT drive or to suit the Sprint. The other thing I really like is the graphics that they've used. It's quite old school, it's very traditional, it looks racy. Generally, the space is quite user-friendly. So we've got a, oh, that's quite nice actually. It's flat, it's like a little tray. That's quite useful. I feel like I can actually put a decent amount of stuff in there. So we've got that for storage space. You've got plenty more. Oh, not that big in there, but there is another storage area. Well, there. Maybe that's for like a little handbag. You've got small door bins. Okay, maybe there's not loads of storage area, but there's enough, right? I've always thought to get the best performance out of a car, you need it to be accompanied by the right scent. Or maybe not, but this is actually quite nice. So this comes with its own little poof of beautiful smelling scent. And you can either just attach it on the air vent here, or you can put it in the door handle. So you don't have to look at it. It's not visible. It's tucked away, but you make sure that you and your passengers are smelling beautiful. So if those drive modes aren't enough for you, I've got more good news. These regen paddles, they're not just regen paddles, no. They are also gear selectors, so you can shift up and down using the paddles. A very nice touch.
Artificial gears, of course, but they are actually pretty clever. The car cuts and reshapes electric torque, adds a little simulated shift jolt and a synced sound, so your brain feels like it's going through real gears, even though there's no gearbox at all. Magic.
Should I take it one step further? You might be missing a little bit of artificial sound, so let me just put on the virtual gear shift sound as well. Let's hope this works and I don't drive forward. So this has been modelled on a V6 engine, and we can go up to 9,000 revs. Here we go. I am in park. We're in a studio. Let's hope I don't go forward. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, meaty. There are speakers on the inside, obviously, and on the outside. So if you really want to annoy your neighbours in the morning, you know what to do. You can switch them off if you want. But that is a nice touch. Right, to the back. Things back here look pretty similar. It kind of is the same as the original GV60. Obviously, the only difference is you have bright orange seatbelts. One thing, though, I do have to point out, because I do like it back here for one reason and one reason only, and that is that you have cup holders both here and here. I find it annoying when you always have to bring down the middle armrest to find your cup holder. You don't have to do that back here. Is that annoying? Do you find that annoying? And then you've got all the other nice to have things too, like double charging ports here. I've got a heated seat, which I'm really enjoying right now because the studio we're filming in is freezing. And it always makes me happy when I get to see a little hook, double hooks in fact, to hang your jacket. So many cars are starting to say goodbye to these, which is sad because I use them all the time. And also a reminder, if you are 5 up in this car, the person in the middle seat is going to be relatively comfortable. It's a nice flat floor and it's a flat seat as well. So it's a proper middle seat. I reckon they're going to be comfy, although I'd prefer to be in the driving seat.
Now, the Magma is so new we can't actually drive it yet, but if you are looking at a used EV, well, the website is where we help people avoid those usual mistakes. We list used cars, but with a context that actually matters, like battery warranties and guides with what to watch out for. Now, if you're watching on a smart TV or computer, you can actually scan the QR code or browse on your phone while the video keeps playing. We are here to help. As for the rest of the car, it's pretty much as per the normal GV60. So it's got a decent space for rear passengers, a good 432-litre boot, and the world's smallest frunk. Now, if you want to get a little bit technical, the Magma should stand up to some abuse because it's got all-wheel drive from a motor at either end, the front with 226 horsepower and the rear with 383, which adds up to 609. But include the overboost and you get a maximum 650. The battery is a relatively chunky 84 kilowatt hour with 80 kilowatt hour usable, and the car has an 800 volt architecture, so you're looking at pretty good charging averages. 263 kilowatts of DC ability means 10 to 80% in just 18 minutes on a big enough charger. There is also 11 kilowatt AC charging as standard, battery preconditioning and vehicle to load of 3.6 kilowatts, so you could, in theory, charge another electric car from it. It also supports plug and charge for maximum convenience, so all round it's a pretty good effort.
Right, conclusion time. Well, so far, I'm impressed. I mean, this looks like a Genesis with some teeth, grit, a car ready to be driven at pace. But there's always a but. Let's remember that this Genesis is related to both the Hyundai IONIQ 5N and the Kia EV6 GT. They are essentially all the same car wearing different hats, and I like the other two. So they've got the same performance, but both of the other cars are cheaper, which means Genesis is going to really have to deliver on that blend of luxury and performance to make this Magma stand out from the others. Obviously, the big question is, what is it going to be like to drive? Which we're not going to know until later in the year and we take this onto the roads. But from what you've seen so far, what would you go for? This, the IONIQ 5N, or the EV6 GT? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and put those notifications on so you don't miss the next video to go live. I'll see you then.